Welcome back to Design on Tap. I'm Lois.
I'm Chris.
Chris, I want an honest answer to something.
That's an ominous way to start a show.
When was the last time you landed on a website you'd never heard of and thought, yes, these are trustworthy people?
Never. Not one time in my entire adult life.
Right? And that's new.
Completely new. 10 years ago, a clean website was a credential. It meant somebody had paid for something.
Somebody had a budget. Or at minimum, a nephew with Photoshop.
Now anyone can have a beautiful site by lunch, including the people planning to take your money and disappear.
So the polish stopped meaning anything.
Worse. The polish became a warning sign.
Say that again, because that's the whole episode.
A slick site used to say, "We're legitimate." Now it says, "We might be nothing."
Which is unhinged, but I understand it.
It's not unhinged, it's learned. People have been burned. Fake reviews, fake stores, fake founders, fake faces.
It's fake Brad.
Who is Brad?
Brad is the guy in the blue button-down leaning on a desk with his arms folded. He is on 4,000 about pages. He is head of client success at every single one of them.
Brad is a busy man.
Brad is a stock photo, Chris.
And every skeptical visitor already knows Brad. That's the real problem. A fake signal is louder than no signal at all.
So if trust isn't the starting point anymore, what is?
Distrust. That's the flip. Trust used to be the default you lost by looking sketchy. Now distrust is the default you have to overcome with evidence.
The job changed from don't look shady to prove you exist.
Exactly that. And most sites are still playing the old game. They're gorgeous and they prove nothing.
Get practical for me. What are the actual signals?
5 buckets. First one, visual credibility.
Which you just told me doesn't work.
It doesn't win, it still loses. Good design no longer earns trust on its own, but bad design destroys it in about a second.
So it's a floor, not a feature.
It's table stakes. Nobody gives you credit for having it. Everybody punishes you for missing it.
Bucket 2.
Authentic social proof. Reviews, testimonials, case studies, client logos.
Define authentic, because I have read some testimonials in my life.
Real names, real details, real specifics. A story a stranger could actually verify.
Not great service. Highly recommend. 5 stars. J.D.
JD is doing you damage. That testimonial is worse than a blank space.
Because it reads like Brad wrote it.
Brad has a lot of side projects.
Bucket 3.
Transparency. And this is the most underrated one on the entire list. Show who you actually are.
Meaning what specifically?
Real people with real names, real contact information, a real address. Honest, specific claims instead of vague superlatives. What you charge, how the process works, where you're not the right fit.
You want people to publish their weaknesses.
I want people to publish something falsifiable, anything a visitor could go check. Because the question in their head is anyone real behind this? And a faceless site making enormous claims is the exact profile they've been trained to avoid.
So a beautiful site with no humans on it is a red flag now.
It's the number one red flag. And it's almost always an accident. Good businesses hide themselves out of modesty and read as suspicious.
That's genuinely a little sad.
It's also the easiest thing on this list to fix. Bucket 4, security and technical trust.
The boring one.
The boring one running in the background of everybody's brain. Secure connection, nothing broken, fast, no errors, nothing jumping around while you're trying to read.
Nobody in history has said, I trust this brand. The page loaded quickly.
Nobody says it. Everybody feels it. And when something is technically off, people can't articulate why they left. They just leave.
Bucket 5, bring it home.
Honest UX. This is the behavioral one, and it's where brands sabotage themselves hardest.
Dark patterns.
Dark patterns. Hidden costs that show up at checkout. Pre-checked opt-ins. Fake countdown timers. A giant accept all button next to a buried preferences link. The no thanks written in 6-point gray.
And the cancellation flow where you have to phone a number staffed on the third Tuesday between 2 and 4.
Every one of those buys you a conversion and costs you a customer.
Because it confirms the thing they already walked in suspecting.
That's precisely it. They arrived wondering whether you were going to manipulate them. And then you did. Now, every other signal on the site reads as a lie, too.
So the dark pattern doesn't just cost you that moment. It retroactively poisons the whole site.
It poisons the testimonials, the team page, the pricing, all of it. Trust is a chain, and skepticism is specifically hunting for the weak link.
Okay, here's the part I actually like. You told me faking this has stopped working and that it's good news.
It's the best news in the episode. There was a window where you could sort of fake your way to credibility. That window has closed.
Because people got good at spotting it.
People got frighteningly good at spotting it. Manufactured urgency, templated testimonials, stock teams, everything a little too perfect. It reads as exactly what it is. And getting caught signaling falsely is worse than never signaling because it proves them right.
So the cheat code broke.
The cheat code broke, which hands the advantage straight back to businesses that genuinely deserve trust and simply haven't shown it well.
Give me the version I can write on the whiteboard.
You can't fake your way past an audience trained on fakery. You can only be real and design that reality to be visible.
I hate how good that is.
Tell them the story. You love the story.
We had a client, service business, genuinely excellent work, losing deals they should have won easily, beautiful site, award adjacent,
and completely faceless.
No team, no names, claims like world-class solutions, testimonials that read like JD wrote them on a train,
and a contact form that was essentially a mail slot in a blank wall.
We changed nothing about the service, not one thing. We put the real people on the site with real names, swapped the vague claims for specific honest ones, replaced the templated testimonials with detailed stories you could verify, made the process visible, start to finish,
and conversions improved on an identical offering.
The trust had always been deserved. It just hadn't been designed.
That sentence is the whole discipline.
Homework before anybody escapes. Chris, give them 3.
1, open your own site and count the real human names on it. Not job titles. Names.
If the answer is 0, congratulations. That's your weekend.
2, read your 3 best testimonials out loud and ask whether a stranger could verify a single detail in either of them.
3, and this one stings.
Walk your own sign up, your own checkout, your own cancellation, as if you were a suspicious person who has been scammed before. Then fix everything that made you flinch.
Because the flinch is the data.
The flinch is the data.
That's the episode. Be real, then make it visible.
And get Brad off your about page.